Thursday, February 16th. The year is 2023. A few days past Valentine's Day. I found a great deal on chocolates at Kroger's. All that shit's 50 and 60% off. And I snatched up a whole bunch of them. Just them cheap. Like I really needed that chocolate. All the Valentine's Day stuff was marked down cheap, and they get sent down and moved it all the way so they can bring in the Easter stuff. I said, well, they bring in all the Easter stuff now. They didn't clear the house, so they got boxes, they bring in big Easter eggs and shit in. You know, they're going to find a way for you motherfuckers to spend some damn money. I was looking at that. I wish I could see all this crowd of people looking at the marked down Valentine's Day stuff, balloons and all kinds of stuff. I said, oh, this stuff is a good deal. And I thought about, what am I going to do with all those balloons? You were giving them Grayson, Vanny, Grayson, and Ginger. And they got a little. We got a little Christmas tree that was set up in the room for the dogs, and the tree was still up. A little small little Christmas tree, tabletop tree, decorated. I came home yesterday, the motherfucker dragged that tree down off that table, then tore it up. Ornaments busted all over the damn place. All the little Christmas things, little doggy ornaments destroyed. I said, okay. I guess they get tired looking at them Christmas decorations. Y'all hear them running around in the background, don't you? It's supposed to be 75 degrees today here in Atlanta, which is good news. Get out of here. Out, man. Good news today. It'll be nice and warm. So they can throw their ass on this deck out here. Because I think it rained last night. Had to have rained. The deck was wet. But anyway, so listen. I know I did a lot of videos about the issues and problems of living my life as a black gay man. I didn't choose to be gay. No one chooses their sexuality. And it's very almost impossible to change your sexuality. I have plenty of friends who have tried, though. Yeah, I have plenty of friends in the early 90s, because, we were young. And I have plenty of friends in the early 90s who stopped coming around the gay community, stopped coming out to the clubs, and got a girlfriend, got married, had children, bought a house. I think by the time I was in my mid-30s, late 30s, all those guys were back going through the most horrible divorces. The wives finding out they were gay, that they were having sexual relationships with men somehow, and still while they were married. Like that was going to change. So whenever I hear people say they wish that they were straight, are they going to lead a gay lifestyle long? I just kind of am in a perplex. I mean, life isn't easy for anybody. Whether you're gay, straight, relationships are just complicated with people, particularly black folks. Lord, we make these very horrible. Me and Earl's relationship in the first few years were peaceful. And then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. When I look back on it, the first few years were bad. Issues started to crop up with Earl because Earl has a drinking problem. He just won't fix the issue. He just won't acknowledge it and take care of his business. And this problem is also encouraged by his mother. Okay. Yeah, crazy black mothers around here. Good Lord. You learn a lot from dealing with crazy people. Now, I have a ton of straight friends. A whole slew of straight friends I've known since the early 90s. Some of them are in good relationships and married and kids. Some of them ain't. They went through relationship after relationship, terrible breakups, divorces, multiple divorces. It's like, okay, why do you get married again? You just went through 3 bad divorces. You gonna try it again? At some point, you need to sit down and say, okay, this ain't working. So the reason why I'm doing this video, because I talked to a friend of mine who moved to Miami. He's always complaining about he can't find a relationship, or the relationships he's been in was so bad. Well, let me just state this. I've had some great relationships. I've had some bad relationships. Prior to meeting Earl, I had some relationships that were really good. One in particular, I wish I had stuck it in there instead of Earl. We always had a couple of them. I dated this Jamaican guy in New York. That was the worst mistake not going up to New York. He was begging me to come to New York. The hell was I was thinking? Shit. Now he's a multi-millionaire. Worst mistake ever. I should have got the hell out of Atlanta and went to New York like that man was telling me to. And, he had a home, beautiful place in New York. Was just trying to get me away from this horrible element here. Life would have been really different had I he was very controlling, but hey, DC wasn't no drinker, no drug user, no alcohol. Man has had a very decent life. You're very wealthy now, too. That's my mistake. But, you know, you live and you learn. I don't know. You know, listen, I'm very proud of who I am. I can't change it. So why the hell would I be running around? I like being gay, and I'm gonna. Yeah, the gay community has a whole host of problems. We know this. You know, I did enough videos to tell you about it. But just because those problems persist and exist, you have no bearings on my life. I'm proud of who I am. I'm not trying to change. I'm not going to try to. I'm going to go get me a wife and kids. They ain't never crossed my mind for what. Now, my friends who with those terrible divorces, you know, people lose a lot in these divorces, especially when the court system finds out that you have been misleading your wife and gay, and it turns into a catastrophe in the courtroom. I've seen it. So those who do make that decision, you better be very careful. And I think sometimes a lot of us take things that happen in our lives very personal. We think we're the only one going through this. No, you're not the only one. There are a lot of people going through these issues. And some of my friends, particularly this my friend is in Miami, he's always making the comment, I just want to give up on this gay lifestyle. And do what? You're going to flip a switch and go, I'm going to be straight now. You think that's going to be better? Good luck with that one. If you knew all the hell my straight friends have been going through, ooh, Lord. Black folks just haven't learned how to make relationships work. There's some issues within our community when it comes to relationships between men and women and gay and relationships, even on even on the family level. Just brothers and sisters and mother and child relationships. Very complicated. Relationships is just complicated, period. So if you think you're going to have some Mary Poppins type relationship, everything's just hunky-dory and there's never an issue, okay, good luck with that. Issues do come up. Now, I can honestly say my life would have been a whole lot different if I had left Earl alone decades ago. I don't know what it would be like, but it would have been a whole lot different. I accepted his bullshit. Probably wasn't a good idea when I look back on it. That nigga crazy. Trying to have a peaceful relationship when you work together, united as a team, with no Earl's agenda. Period. He wanted to do his own shit. But do black people in general work together? Am I taking it personal? Because forget Earl, there were other people I dealt with who also didn't want to work together. There's a lot you can achieve working as a team versus one person trying to do it all by themselves. You know, black folks, we ain't learned that shit. Yeah, teamwork. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm going to the club. It's just ignorant nigga shit. Just ignorant nigga shit. Are interracial relationships better? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, I've seen a few interracial relationships that were okay. Then I've seen some that were a complete catastrophe. You know, so no one can predict how or why a relationship should be, but I want to make this clear. I'm a very proud black gay man. Very happy, you know, very proud of who I am because this is my life. I control my happiness. I get up every morning, birds are chirping and singing. I'm listening to the birds chirp, the dogs are running around. I'm putting on my damn coffee. I'm putting on my music. I have a good time over here. I've always had a good time in life. I'm happy with me. I know that some of y'all look at relationships. Look at my relationship. Look at my videos and they say, "Oh, Walter must be a miserable person." Because I do have to have a product that sells. Because I tried this before. When I was originally got on Facebook, I was doing all these happy posts and all this shit. The niggas would tear my ass up. I said, I don't like happiness. And I was birds and I was posting stuff about love and all this stuff. Niggas didn't want to hear that shit. They were like, mm-mm. But when I changed up my style of delivery and when I started, everybody logged in, now they were like, yeah, this was, and I realized something. Black folks, we like drama. We just like drama. I said I can give them some drama. I don't haven't deceived any of you all. I do these YouTube videos to pay my bills over here. I get paid God nicely. Rolling in a few days. The whole purpose of this YouTube channel from day one was to make money. I said, my first purpose was getting on Facebook and YouTube. First, Facebook was I can make money off this. And I did. So I don't know. Relationships are going to be complicated. Any which way it goes, they're going to be complicated. So I don't know how to, how can I say this? My friend in Miami, he's had a few bad relationships. And in my head, I'm thinking, you just don't know how lucky you are not to be in a relationship right about now. Shouldn't be bothering these crazy ass niggas. You'll go live your life. I'd be out on the beach, planning me a cruise. I'd be having me a good old time, man. I've gone to Miami a couple times by myself, and I had a great damn time. Didn't see nobody there. I was there. I was having fun. I was like, I had a blast. By myself. I was on vacation. But even here in Atlanta, most of the time, I'm by myself here. Most of the time, I do the gym alone, I shop alone, restaurants alone. I do everything by myself. I don't necessarily need to have an entourage of people. I gotta get on my fucking nerves. You gotta pay for all this shit. I pay for this, baby. This nigga ain't got no damn money. Who has time for all that? Like I said, earlier ain't about teamwork, so I'm waiting for him. If I want to go to a nice restaurant, I better get up, get dressed, and go. If there's a good movie I'm going to go see it. I'm not sitting around with your hands going to the movie. He didn't want to do shit. What can I do about it? I got to make myself happy. It's about my enjoyment of life and me doing the things that I want to do. I'm about to load up this car and drive my ass down to Florida in a few days. I'm taking me a cruise. I'm living my life. I'm living my life to the fullest and doing what makes me happy versus sitting around here being miserable. You have to do what makes you happy. Hey, Ginger, come here, Ginger. Come here. Ginger. Come here, Ginger. Come here. Come here. I hear you over there trying to tear up that floor mat. There you go. Come on over here, you bad dog. Here comes Grayson. He ran over here first. What you want? Yeah. Hey, good morning. Yeah, good morning. I'm over here having some coffee, talking to the computer again. You see me talking. You've been running around all day being bad as usual. Y'all didn't have to eat some breakfast this morning yet? No, we over there. We don't want to eat that breakfast no more. We hate it. We don't eat it because I didn't put all kinds of stuff in that food. They don't like that food. I put the little soup mix in there that everybody said go get that. But I'm just going to switch the foods, which I'm planning on it. I didn't make it to the store to get y'all some good dog food, but I'm going to do it today. Yep, and then old Ginger here, she down here waiting around. Ginger. That mom. All this damn racket. It's early in the morning. It's too much racket this early in the morning. Ain't that right, Ginger? It's too much racket. We want peace. No, I want peace. If y'all so lonely, go get you a dog. My friend in Miami, go get you a dog. Shit, hell. Spend some time with your mutt versus trying to get one of them two regular upright dogs to drive you up the fucking wall. People say they want a relationship with myself. Y'all just don't know how lucky you are not to be in one. Be grateful. And shit, these relationships are crazy as hell. These niggas insane. Insane. Be grateful you are single and free. Ain't got to put up with that bullshit. All right, Ginger. It's too early for this. It's too early. It's too early, Ginger. It's too early. You just being grouchy for no reason. Too early. Be grateful you ain't got no damn relationship and put up with these niggas and they bullshit. I'll be so happy. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something. Change is good. Sometimes people need to be alone. When I lived by myself, it was the most peaceful period of my life. Every time I lived alone, it was so peaceful. In fact, I would encourage people who get married to keep separate households. You stay over there, you stay over here. Especially y'all can't get along peacefully. Just live. You can be married, just live in different houses. But I'm not a proponent for marriage. I mean, it's do what makes you happy though. Because some people like drama. I don't. I don't want to be fussing and fighting with some nigga all day about nothing. Earl walks in his house and he's going to find something to complain about, and I just ignore him. I don't say shit to his ass. I literally just ignore that fool. I don't say nothing. What's the point? You miserable because of school, work, drinking? What is it? I don't give a fuck. Figure it out. I don't say nothing. What's the point? I just go on about my day. When he walk in, I go someplace else and go to the big ass house and go over here and close the door. Or to the other half of the house. He bothered his shit. He just did shit. Then he went and bought these dogs. He bought these dogs and won't do nothing. I'm about to get up, go out here on poop patrol because it's gonna be warm and they get all this shit about the fucking yard. I want some dogs. Well, you're gonna never take care of them. I'm stuck with these mutts all day. And they shit, literally. But hey, like I said, find your own happiness. Me and these dogs get along fine when they're not pissing and crapping all over the goddamn place and biting. You still over here biting. Biting, dog hair everywhere. I said I was going to take them to the room and shave all this damn hair off their ass and shave it all down. Get rid of it. Get rid of the dog hair. Get rid of it. That's right, Rachel. You getting a shave. All that hair coming off. Ow. Bit me on my stomach. Go over there. Move. All right, enough. Get off over here. Get. Move. Get. This works out. Chase their ass away from over here. Now it's not really a dog hair every now and well. They gotta get shaved now. Enough. People who are single, be grateful. You ain't got to put up with no nigga shit. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I want to be in a relationship. Why? Enjoy your freedom. Get in a relationship with these crazy ass motherfuckers, crazy as hell these damn days. I got some straight friends. Y'all, I got some straight friends that ain't going through. One of my friends. Okay. Long story short, he dated this girl. I don't know her. He met this girl, and I'll make this quick. They were dating for a while, and he was doing all this stuff for her. Maybe they've been together a couple of years, I'm not too sure. But he bought her a car. This girl didn't work no place. He had bought her a nice car. Here's the killer part. This is where things got really funky between him and this girl. He was doing work on her mother's house. She needed a roof, he paid for that. She needed repairs on the house. He was doing all this stuff to help fix up the woman's house that he was dating. And they started having all these problems. So one day, he picked up her phone and started reading messages, and the message between he and her mother. And the mother was encouraged to go see somebody else. Don't be waiting on that nigga. You go live your life. Don't let him. I mean, her own mother was sabotaging the relationship between he and her, but he was doing all this work for this woman's house. And when he came and told me about this, I said, well, that should tell you something about the type of person she is, and you need to leave them alone. Because if the mother don't appreciate the kind of things that you're doing with your money to her home, you putting a roof on the house and all of the repairs and stuff, and she didn't appreciate this? And he read all these messages between the mother and, well. And this man was really hurt by all this. And I was just sitting there thinking, God, you did a lot more than me because I ain't about to fix up nobody else's house. You went over there and fixed this woman's house up and she didn't appreciate it, and then she was trying to sabotage the relationship between you and this woman. So finally, the relationship ended. He had to take that car back. Literally had to send somebody out there to repossess the car. She was hiding. He finally got hold of the car. And this was a good guy. This wasn't a bad guy. This was an attractive brother. Good job, good income, everything right. Working out, doing everything right. But dealing with these ignorant niggas. I just love black women. I said, okay, but they don't love you. I said, you didn't learn that? And this was the second relationship he had that went around like this since I've known this man. This one was probably the worst. Come here, Ginger. Get off him over there. Get your ass. I said, get out of there. I'm plugging the damn light. Hold on, let me plug the light back up. She just went over here and sat playing with the damn light, so she's trying to turn off the damn light. Ooh, I can't wait for that sun to come out so I can throw the ass out on that porch and need to drive just a little bit more. Yeah, he was doing all this stuff for this woman. And the mother, Not surprising. Errol's mother, woo, learned a lot from dealing with her ass. These women, I learned a lot dealing with that bullshit. But I don't think I would have been able to over there. He thought that he was really securing the relationship by helping her mother's house fix this shit up, and the mother was just an ungrateful bitch. And the girl that he was in love with, she was an ungrateful bitch too. Like the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. I would always see them on Instagram shopping. They going here, they traveling. He paying for every damn thing. Everything. She didn't work nowhere. I want to say that this girl was a stripper when they met, but I'm not too sure because it was a while ago. But for some odd reason, I think that this girl was a stripper. But this man was really hurt by this stuff. Really, really hurt by what was going on. He really wants to do some damage. So don't touch women. Just leave them alone. Let them go about their business. And leave them alone. And just be done with it. I just whooped y'all with these shoes and y'all back again. Back. But anyway, this video is living long. I want to get y'all find happiness. And don't be looking for no happiness in another individual. Can it exist? I think it can exist. I know plenty of people having great relationships, gay and straight. And I know people who have miserable relationships. But regardless, you have to find your own happiness. You have to find your own happiness. Happiness is got to be something that you have within you, not from somebody else. And if you're not finding happiness within yourself, something's not right. I'm not sitting around here waiting for somebody to make me happy. I'm about to go make my own self happy. In fact, when I get off of this video, I'm about to go make me some happiness right now. Breakfast. Yesterday I had pancake sausage and eggs. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I might do some French toast. You know, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And yesterday I went to the gym and did legs. I did never work on legs. I did legs yesterday, you motherfuckers. Yeah, I did legs. I was in there scuffling too. Yeah, I did legs. It was so I had to come home and take a bath. I was like, well, y'all get down. Down and wait for me. Y'all not making me happy right now. Don't you understand that? Grayson, you're not making me happy right now. Do you not understand that? Damn. Well, anyway, I'm great. They're going to have to go outside on this deck. It's a little wet, but they'll be all right. Because it's going to be 75 degrees. They can get their ass out this house. Dog hair everywhere. They're shedding over here. All right, enough. Today is Thursday, February 16th. The year is 2023. I look forward to reading you all's comments, and I might come back and do another video. It's going to be such a beautiful day today. Sun's shining outside. Anyway, I'm out of here and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Thursday, February 16th. The year is 2023.